Your doctor said, cut the carbs to lose weight. You cut them completely and followed every rule. Your belly fat kept growing anyway. Here's the truth that changes everything today. Cutting carbs shut down your body fat-burning hormone. That one hormone is called GLP-1. Your gut is supposed to make it naturally, but right now, yours has nearly gone silent. Stay with me, because carb number 3 will shock you. This is the one you have been avoiding for years. Most people think GLP-1 only comes from a needle. Most people believe it is only in an expensive injection. But GLP-1 was never invented by a pharmaceutical company. Your gut has been making it your entire life. The drug industry did not create this hormone at all. They copied it. Because we stopped feeding the system, the American College of Cardiology released a stunning report recently. Only 6.8% of Americans have healthy metabolic markers: blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol, and waist size, all healthy. Only 6.8% of the entire American population. Right now, 1 in 8 American adults takes a GLP-1 drug. That number should stop you completely in your tracks. Your body already knows how to make this hormone. It just needs the right fuel to run again. Meet Barbara, a 52-year-old woman from Portland, Oregon. Barbara cut every carb she could find for 8 months. She gave up bread, pasta, rice, and even fruit. In those 8 months, she gained 11 pounds of belly fat. Her doctor had no clear explanation for her. Barbara was exhausted, frustrated, and completely out of answers. She told her friend in a Trader Joe parking lot something honest. She said she was doing everything right and still failing. But Barbara was not failing from lack of willpower at all. She had unknowingly triggered something deep inside her gut. And once she understood what it was, everything shifted fast. Here is the mechanism your body has been waiting for. Your gut holds trillions of bacteria working hard for you. These bacteria have one job that matters most for fat loss. They consume fiber, break it down, and produce metabolites. Those metabolites travel through your gut wall and send a signal. That signal tells special cells to release GLP-1 into your blood. Dr. Joanne Slavin at the University of Minnesota has confirmed this. Fiber is the only reliable trigger for natural GLP-1 production. Not protein alone, not fat alone, only fiber does this job. Here's the timing piece that almost nobody talks about. That signal takes 20 full minutes to reach your brain. This is why eating fiber first at every meal is so powerful. You are giving your body a 20-minute fat-burning head start. Your gut also makes a second compound from fiber called butyrate. Butyrate repairs your gut lining and keeps GLP-1 production strong. Think of your gut like a garden that has been neglected. The soil is dry and the plants are barely surviving. Fiber is the water and fertilizer that brings it back alive. This villain inside your body now has a name. That name is the GLP-1 shutdown. When fiber disappears from your diet, your gut bacteria starve. Without those bacteria, the metabolite signal never gets sent upward. Without that signal, GLP-1 production drops toward almost nothing. When GLP-1 goes silent, your brain never receives the fullness message. Your insulin spikes higher and harder after every single meal. Your body stops unlocking fat cells to use as energy. Your belly fat becomes completely locked in place around your organs. The pharmaceutical companies did not discover a miracle at all. They found a workaround for a system we broke ourselves. You do not need their workaround. You need to rebuild the original system inside your gut. These 5 carbs are exactly how that rebuilding begins today. The average American eats about 5 grams of fiber per day. Your body actually needs 30 grams of fiber every day. That gap between 5 and 30 is where the GLP-1 shutdown lives. That gap explains why belly fat stays no matter what you try. These 5 carbs close that gap fast and effectively. Carb number 1 is steel-cut oats, not instant packets. Not the flavored instant kind from the Kroger cereal aisle. Steel-cut oats cooked slow on your stovetop are completely different. Steel-cut oats contain a sticky, gel-like fiber called beta-glucans. Dr. Slavin explains that beta-glucans slow digestion down significantly. Your stomach empties more slowly and blood sugar rises more gently. Your gut bacteria consume those beta-glucans and send a strong GLP-1 signal. This is exactly what GLP-1 drugs replicate with a synthetic chemical. Your oats do the same job for under $2. Add a tablespoon of chia seeds on top for extra power. Add a half cup of frozen blueberries from Whole Foods too. That breakfast triggers real GLP-1 production before 9 in the morning. Carb number 2 is lentils, and the research here is remarkable. Lentils carry 2 distinct types of fiber working together inside you. The first type slows your glucose spike after eating a meal. When glucose rises slowly, your pancreas releases far less insulin. Less insulin means your body stays in fat-burning mode longer. The second type feeds your GLP-1 producing bacteria directly. The European Journal of Nutrition in 2022 tested every major bean. Lentils outperformed chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans in every category. Lentils brought post-meal blood sugar back to baseline the fastest. When blood sugar normalizes faster after dinner, something important happens. Your body switches into fat-burning mode earlier in the evening. Lentils at dinner could have you burning belly fat by midnight. Add lentils to a big salad at lunch with olive oil. They are inexpensive, filling, and still working hours after your meal ends. Now stop here for 1 second before we continue forward. Carb number 3 is the one you have been completely avoiding. You were told this one would make your blood sugar spike. You were told it was the enemy of fat loss entirely. That advice was wrong, and the research proves it clearly now. Carb number 3 is sweet potatoes. They taste sweet, but your body handles them far more gently. Sweet potatoes raise blood sugar more slowly than regular white potatoes. The fiber inside slows absorption and keeps your insulin response low. But here is the research that genuinely changes this conversation today. Different colors of sweet potatoes feed completely different gut bacteria. The orange variety feeds bacteria in one section of your colon. The purple Japanese sweet potato reaches deep into your lower large intestine. Dr. Sachin Panda at the Salk Institute has studied microbiome diversity closely. More bacterial diversity means stronger and more consistent GLP-1 output. Mix your sweet potato colors when you shop at any Whole Foods. Roast them in avocado oil at 400 degrees Fahrenheit with sea salt. Barbara from Portland started doing this 3 times every week. By day 14, she felt full after dinner for the first time. She was no longer finishing every plate just to feel satisfied. Carb number 4 is berries, and they work like gut fertilizer. 1 cup of raspberries contains 8 full grams of fiber alone. 8 grams in 1 cup of food that tastes like dessert. Berries carry powerful plant compounds called polyphenols deep into your gut. Your gut bacteria convert those polyphenols into stronger, more active nutrients. A 2022 study in nutrients confirmed this conversion supports GLP-1 production directly. Those same compounds also improve blood pressure and protect your heart. Keep a bag of frozen mixed berries in your freezer always. Frozen berries are often flash frozen at peak nutrient concentration levels. Toss them onto your morning oats or eat them as a snack. Barbara placed a bowl of fresh berries on her counter every morning. By day 14, her cravings for processed snacks had dropped sharply. Her gut bacteria were finally being fed what they actually needed. Carb number 5 is the most powerful and least talked about. Cook a potato or white rice and then cool it immediately. When starch cools quickly in your refrigerator, something extraordinary happens to it. It transforms into a completely different fiber called resistant starch. Resistant starch does not spike your blood sugar like regular starch does. It travels into your lower gut where your most critical bacteria live. Those bacteria consume it and produce a powerful surge of GLP-1. Cook a batch of small Yukon Gold potatoes on Sunday evening. Cool them immediately in your refrigerator for at least 2 hours. Use them in a potato salad with olive oil throughout the week. Do the same with white rice and reheat gently before eating. This habit costs almost nothing and rebuilds your GLP-1 system steadily. Let me bring Barbara back into this story one final time. By day 3 of eating these 5 carbs, something shifted noticeably. Her afternoon energy was steadier than it had been in years. Her late-night cravings dropped without any willpower effort from her. By day 14, the bloating she had blamed on carbs was gone. Her pants were already fitting more loosely around her waist. By day 30, she had lost 9 pounds of actual belly fat. Her gut bacteria had been rebuilt, and her GLP-1 was running. Her body was doing exactly what it was always designed to do. Her doctor asked her to write down everything she had changed. Here is your action plan starting today with these 5 steps. Cook a batch of potatoes tonight and refrigerate them right away. Buy steel-cut oats from Costco this week for your morning meal. Add lentils to your lunch salad at least 3 times weekly. Put a bowl of berries where you can see them daily. Mix 2 colors of sweet potato at your next dinner. Your daily fiber target is 30 grams from real whole foods. An apple, a carrot, your spinach each count as a plant. You are already closer to that target than you think today. If this video changed how you see carbs, hit like right now. You will be helping someone else find this information too. Subscribe and do not miss our next video this week. We are revealing the nighttime metabolism mistake that undoes your daily progress. Most people watching this video are making it every single night. Drop a comment and tell me which carb you start with today. Are you starting with the oats, the lentils, or the sweet potato? Write it below because your answer could inspire someone else to start.